Good morning, everybody. I am Stephanie with Charmed Southern Home, and today we're going to be making some pumpkins from some vintage molds that I have. So let me get you turned here. Hopefully, I got my area propped up here, so hopefully today you can see me okay. So I am going to, while I wait for well, I'm not waiting, but while I wait for to get shared over into Craft Around the Clock, I hope you'll join the Craft Around the Clock group over there if you are not already joined over there. If you like to watch live crafting, there's lots of that going on there. Lots of great ideas. I lost my paint. So let me get started and say hi when you hop on. Hopefully my comments are working. But anyway, if you're catching this on the replay, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know how far you are from me. I'm in southern West Virginia. So today we're going to be making the I'm going to make some pumpkins out of these little pans that I have. I've got like 5 of these. So I'm going to make and I'm going to use, I have some old springs that came off of a bed, and I'm going to try to use those as the stem. And we got some maybe some pip berries and some fabric and some different stuff that we'll use to decorate them up with. So I'm going to squirt out some of my chalk paint here, if I can ever get it to come out of the bottle. I might have to use my other container. Okay, we'll see. We'll start with that and see how that goes. Anyway, so to cover these up, the base color, I'm going to just cover these first with chalk paint, the white chalk paint. You can get it in a little tube, or I also have one in a big jar. So, but I like to use out of my little tube because I can just squirt what I want, and so I'll probably just refill a bottle. So anyway, if you're just joining me, say hi. Let me see, what brush would I like? I usually use kind of a scruffy brush for my chalk paint for my base color because it kind of gets messy. Hello, Miss Tracy. Yay, comments are working. All right, so let me get a little bit of water on my brush here. Get started. All right, so here's our pan. We're going to make some pumpkins from these old pans. So I haven't done one of these before, so it will be a learning process for all of us. So I hope you guys can see okay. I tried to prop up my surface a little bit better today so that you can see me. So we're just going to cover it in the white chalk paint first. Hello guys, thanks for joining me. If you're hopping on, say hi. If you would like to follow me on my other social channels, there should be a link down at the bottom. If I did that correctly, it should be a Linktree link, and you can find my YouTube channel if you'd like to watch any of my past crafts, my TikTok channel, my Pinterest channel, what other channels? I got lots of channels. There's just so many things to keep up with. So, but anyway, if you would like to follow any of my other places, oh yeah, my Etsy store. Yeah, it's all there in that Linktree link. You just tap on that and it will take you to a page, and it will give you all the options of all the places that I have a page. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome to my page. I hope you, if you don't already follow me, I'd appreciate if you'd like to give me a follow. I would really appreciate that. Trying to grow and all the things. So good morning, Robin. Hello, Nanette. All right, so I think, yeah, okay, so comments are working. Yay. Sometimes they do, and I have had trouble with, sometimes they don't until I'm about almost finished. So all right, so I got one covered. I'm gonna go ahead and cover another one so we can do a couple. So if you missed me earlier, I'm just covering these in white chalk paint. This is just folk art. I know there's other ways. A lot of people have other ways they do these. This has always worked well for me when I've done things with metal. Is to base coat it with the chalk paint. You know, some people like to just spray primer, or there's other like furniture type paints and things like that that you can get. But this has always worked well for me. And then after I would get finished with it, I'll seal it, and that'll help protect it. So good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm in southern West Virginia. We're having, it's decent temperatures today, but we're having lots of clouds. So, Magnolia Grace Cottage. Hello, Magnolia Grace Cottage. I'm not sure which crafter you are. I've been trying to learn a lot of them so that I'll recognize them whenever they hop on. But say hi. If you see any of my friends on here with a business page, feel free to give them a follow if you don't already follow them. Help them out. It's 110. Tanja, where are you at? My goodness. Oh, hello, Julie. Magnolia Grace Cottage. Okay. Rhonda's repurposed home decor. Hello, Rhonda. So we're just making some pumpkins. And you could, depending on your tier trays, you could put these in your tier trays. Or even if you have a bigger pan, like a bundt pan, these are cute to make. Harrisonburg, Virginia. I think I'm sort of close to Harrisonburg. I'm in the southern part of West Virginia. So I'm close to Virginia, not too far from Virginia. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you guys like these. I may have to drag my little dryer thing out and get these sped up a little bit. But anyway, I've got more, but for right now, we'll just do 2. But I do have a few more of these. So all I did, if you just hopped on, I just covered these with some chalk paint, some white chalk paint. And so I need to get these dry, and then we will get them painted orange and get some shading and things like that on there. So I know these are so cute. They're little, they're small enough that you could put them just about anywhere you want. If your tier trays have that like lip where they're kind of deep, then you could always set like a little wooden block or something underneath those. That would work too. So, all right, get it dry here so I don't smear or make a mess. I got a couple of spots that are a little bit thick. Hi, Marianne. The pans, I'm not sure what they were actually for. Before I got them. I think they're just maybe like little jello molds or something possibly. They're just little metal pans. I picked them up thrifting somewhere. Not sure even where. But they're just little pans. You could do the same thing with a like a metal bundt pan if you have like one of those. I think I've about got it dry. Let's see. And let them cool off for a second. So my favorite pumpkin color to use in the fall is burnt orange from Deco Art. I love the burnt orange. And then I have a little bit of brown. This one's called milk. This one's milk chocolate, but you can use any brown. And that's what it looks like. And here's the what's that called? Burnt orange. I forgot already. So anyway, and then I have some old bed springs, and these were actually. They came like this. It was one spring, and then I took my wire cutters, and it was kind of hard to do it, but I snipped them in half because they were a little bit too long, and so that'll be my stem for the top of the pumpkin. So I'm excited to get these together. I was thinking about it all the last couple days, what to do today, and I was like, this is the day I'm going to use the pans. So. But I've got some pip berries here and some fabric. I thought maybe I could take some of this and make maybe a little tag and put a little word or something like that on there. Hello, darling. You're in Texas. So, wow, it's amazing to see where everybody is from whenever you guys are watching. The internet makes the world not such a big place. Thank you. I do have some like bigger bed springs, so like if you had like a bundt pan, something size like that, you could use the bigger one for that. So I'm just going to cover these in the burnt orange. I keep forgetting what color that was. Hello, Robin. You're from Ohio. Kansas City, Missouri. Carol, hello. Welcome to my page. I hope you give me a follow if you don't already follow me. I'd love for you to follow me. And let's see. We're repurposing, recycling, I guess, because otherwise I would probably not use these for actual molds. We're just repurposing them into some decor, so they're going to be used and loved again in a new life. In Iowa, finally getting rain and some decent weather. The windows open. Oh, I love being able to have the windows open. So do my dogs. They like to be able to come and go as they please when I have the back door open for them. I'm getting ready to make a mess and have this all over me, but it's okay. So this is just the burnt orange, and so now I've got that one little spot. You know how you paint yourself into a corner, then you're like, you have to just go for it and get it on you. All right, good thing about having long fingernails, I can kind of balance it with that. So all right, so I hope everybody can see good. I've tried to prop up my surface because the way my tripod is, I can't really adjust it down any further than it is. Hello, Terry. Good morning. Depending on where you guys are at, good morning. No, it's still morning. I'm East Coast, so yeah, it's still morning everywhere. Unless you're in another country. I do have some friends over in Norway, so sometimes they watch. Good morning, guys. If you'd like to follow my link tree, the bottom, it should be there. I hope. I tried to put it on there. I'm not real good at that yet, but if you'd like to follow my other channels, my YouTube, I've been getting a lot of my videos on there for my other craft projects. So if you'd like to go back and watch anything that I have done in the past, I've got several of those on there, and I've got several more to get loaded on there. Tanja, here it's 5:40. Where are you at, Tanja? I don't know if I caught that. I may have missed it. I'm not sure. Where are you at, Tanja? 5:40? You're on the other side of the world, I guess. So, but anyway, our state fair starts today here in West Virginia. So if you are near here, it's in Lewisburg, and excited to go and check that out and eat some nice fair food. You're in Spain? Wow, that is amazing, Tanja. I know my husband got to go to Spain a couple of times when he was in the military. For different things he was doing, he got to go over there. So, all right, so we've got our, finally. Okay, so I got them painted to orange. I'm going to dry them just a little bit. I may put just a little bit more on there, just to kind of make it have a little bit better coverage. So, but I hope you guys are liking this project and give you some ideas. Some little, especially it's yard sale season and all that kind of thing. You can probably get out there and find just some goodies like this that you can just repurpose and make them new again and give them a new life and let them be used. Let's see, we are having our Ross County Fair in Chillicothe right now. Iowa State Fair starts tomorrow, goes till the 20th. And you're going on the 16th. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I'm new with my Telegram, and I'm trying to get used to it, and I still kind of, sometimes I forget to go in there and post. But if you do join my Telegram, I do appreciate it, and I am trying to get better about using that. It's something that's new to me, and I haven't got it all figured out exactly yet how to work it the best way. So I need a little bit more. So we're probably, I don't know, we may go today. I'm not sure. I've got some orders and things to take care of, and we'll see. But we're definitely going. It's just a matter of when. Ours runs through, I think next Saturday is about 10 days or something like that. So I hope you guys get to go to the fairs if you're around one. It's always fun just to go. I don't even like to really ride. I like to ride a few things. It's not quite as fun as it used to be when I was younger, because I don't know, for some reason they make me dizzy now. But anyway, but I still like to go and look. I like to look at all the crafts and the vendors and eat some of the food. We have little certain things that we like. You have a bunch of these, Linda. Oh, this will be perfect project for you then. You could use other things for the stem. I'm just using the springs because I happen to have those. I was also thinking of using like cinnamon sticks and cutting those down to fit. But I don't know where my cinnamon sticks are at, so we're using the springs. But there's all kinds. You could even go just get you a twig out of your backyard and cut it down to whatever size you wanted. I'll probably use some E6000 on them, and then also maybe a little bit of hot glue just to kind of hold it. Does school start yet? School here has not started yet. I think it starts soon, but my daughter, she's doing homeschool this year again. She wanted to stay and do homeschool again, so maybe next year she'll go back to regular. We'll see. But she's going to be starting the 6th grade, and we're waiting until the fair's over to start. So I always thought that was weird to start back to school before the fair was over. Because we didn't used to start school until like after Labor Day. I feel like they're in there long enough, so give them a break. Let them have some summer. All right, I got one little spot there that I messed up with my fingernail. All right, so gotta watch my time or I'm gonna end up running out. Shore Bonder sells a hot glue for jewelry. Oh, they do? Oh, that's nice to know about the Shore Bonder hot glue for jewelry. I didn't know that. I'll have to look. I probably could order it on Amazon, I'd say. But, I'll have to look into that, because my daughter's interested in making bracelets and stuff like that, so that would be good. I like the hot glue. I like the instantaneous results. A little spot there. So, order direct from Shore Bonder. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could do that. That would be a good idea. Alright, now let those cool for a second, because now they're hot. Figured that out a while ago. So notifications, Dollar General sending me notifications. So I hadn't thought about ordering directly from Shore Bonder. That's good. I know you can do it like from some places like Deco Art and different things like that. I think I'm gonna maybe put a little bit of I get this orange out of my brush. Get some of this brown. I'm going to use a little bit of this milk chocolate brown. So, hello Debbie from Florida. Welcome. I'm at iron to 1.5 hours until I drive up and get a screw stitch. Oh, I like it when you guys find friends on here that are close to you. So I'm in southern West Virginia, and so I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not too far from Kentucky, a couple hours, and then Virginia border is not too far from where we are. So let me see, I need a brush with I'll use this one. So I'm just going to use like a little angle brush. I just need something with kind of a flat side on it. I've been using these scruffy brushes for my chalk paint and stuff. So I'm just going to kind of take this is an experiment for me. So you're in Virginia over on the coast. I'm not going to shade every single line. I'm just going to kind of maybe do a few of these just to give it a little bit of depth. And let's see. So how close are you from Huntington? I think it's about 2 hours or so maybe from here to Huntington. I know it takes us about an hour and 20 minutes from where I'm at to get to like Charleston. So however far from Charleston you are, it's about an hour and 20 minutes more for us to get there. So all right, and then I'm going to go around some of that. So I put one around the edge, like every other one. And then I'm going to do some of the ones on the top. So nothing fancy, just a little bit. Might even go back and put some white on some of these for a little bit of highlight. Guess I could have used a round brush too, would work. Let's see. And I can't see, I'm losing my place. Do y'all have that problem too? All right, I don't know if you can see it, my light glares and my paint is wet, but I added some lines around there. So this is the one I did, and then the bottom one is the one I haven't done. So I'm going to go back and add just a little bit on there, on those. My brush is drying out on me. So how are we doing? 11:50. So I got time to do bows and stuff like that. So we'll get our stems on. So if you have any of these pans to give you an idea, maybe to repurpose them, get some use out of them. They're cute little pans. I'm not sure what they originally were for. I'm assuming they were like a jello mold or something like that. Can't see. And if I put my glasses on, then I'm gonna have big ring lights in my eyeballs, so glaring back at you guys, so I don't want to do that. So hello Glenda, how are you? Hello Cindy, I hope everybody's having a good day. Thankfully my doggies are being good. They're taking their morning nap. So if you're just joining, I tried to post my Linktree link at the bottom there somewhere. If you'd like to follow me on any of my other pages, you can go and you can find my YouTube channel, and you can watch some of the past projects that I've done there. What else? My Etsy store. What else? I have TikTok and I have Pinterest. That's it, Pinterest. So anyway, so there's that, and then I think I'm gonna put just a little bit of white. It was 2 years ago. I'm from here, and then I lived away for a few years, military and all that. My husband was, lived everywhere. So, but now we're back. We're back here now. So, oh, here it is. Squirted out the paint, and then I couldn't figure out where the spot was at, where the paint was at. She's only been in Ohio more than a year. Need some more buddies. Oh, 25 years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gone about that much. I came back when COVID happened, and I didn't leave. So, all right. So I'm just I took a little bit of white, and then I kind of just dabbed it off on my paper towel. I'm just gonna kind of go across that. I don't have quite enough on there. I'm just gonna go across and kind of give it some highlights on the top of it. Y'all can see it. And so how's everybody? First time. Hi Deanna, welcome to the show. We're repurposing some pans here. I got a little bit too much on that one, so I'm gonna dab a little bit of the orange back on there. But we're repurposing today, so hope everybody is enjoying seeing all the crafts. I love fall. I like Christmas too, but I love fall decor. I love pumpkins and scarecrows and all of that stuff. Okay, so normally what I would do, and since we're on here, I can't do that right now. I would seal these, I'd spray them or something. So I'll do that afterwards. I'll just use like a clear spray, or sometimes I'll use this other stuff I've got. This other stuff, depending on if you want it to sparkle. I have this acrylic glitter glaze. It works good to seal it so it doesn't get damaged on it. This one's got sparkles in it. And they don't come off. They're in the finish, so they're not going to come off. But if you want it to be a little bit sparkly, you can. Or I also have just the acrylic gloss clear one. So, but I can't do that right now because then it'll still be wet. So we're going to just go with what we got here. And I forgot to turn on my glue gun. That always happens. All right. We love fall. You work at Hobby Lobby, so you have a lot of stuff. Oh, I bet you do. Oh my gosh. I don't ever hardly leave Hobby Lobby without something. Always have something. Hey, Patsy. How are you? All right. Let me see here. I'm going to put a little bit of this Excelsior on the opening. I'm just going to grab a little bit of this out of here, and then we'll figure it out. So, I love this stuff. It's called Excelsior. It's in the Hobby Lobby. It's in the section with the Spanish moss. Over where they have the grapevineries. It's over in that section. So, and then I have some E6000 I'm going to use for my little spring. Let my glue gun heat up first. But I was thinking about taking some of this and making a tag. This is just some kind of, I don't know, it was a remnant piece that I got at Hobby Lobby. So, let's see. I don't want that selvage edge on there, so I'm going to trim that off. Just throw it down out of the way. I don't know. I'm not sure where to put the tag. Put on the tag. Maybe put. Maybe I'll just put like 5 cents or something on there. Like it's a little price tag or something. Because these are not very, very big. Let me write it on there and then cut it. That might be easier. So, all right. So I'm just going to use. I've done this before on another kind of fabric, so hopefully this one will work too. I'm just using a Sharpie pen. You could use a stamp if you wanted to. So I'm just going to use the pen. And put 5 cents on there. All right, so got that on there. I'm gonna cut that one off and we'll do another one. Let's see. I guess I'll end up just gluing those on. I'm not really sure. I haven't really thought that through yet. But you could make whatever tag. You could make a big tag if you have a bundt pan. You've got some old things like this. I'm sure there's other containers you could make things like that out of too. This is just what I had come up with for today, so try to straighten that out a little bit. All right, so I'm not sure what kind of fabric this is. It's real soft. It's got kind of a pattern, like a woven look to it, but it was from Hobby Lobby. So there's a little tags. So I'll need to set those over to the side till we get organized here. And let's see. I'm going to use a little piece of jute, maybe, and then I need some green. Will this work? Happy fall, Cheryl. I love fall decor. All right, so I'm just going to cut me a big strip of this off. And this is just homespun. I probably got it at Hobby Lobby. Most of the stuff I do have. If you ever need homespun fabrics, if you're looking for homespun fabrics in other colors, different things that you don't normally see at Hobby Lobby, Jubilee Fabrics, they have a website. I've ordered from them a couple of times, and they have really nice homespun fabrics. You can look at their website. They have a lot of really nice things. I might not need that. I'm not sure yet. All right, so let's start. I'm going to put some of this Excelsior on here, I think. Try to figure out how to do this with the spring. So I'm going to put the end that I cut, I'm going to use that as the bottom since it's flatter. My daughter keeps texting me. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I'm going to put that kind of like this. Just put it around it and then yeah, okay. So then I'm going to put a little bit of the E6000. You can get that anywhere. I've seen it at the checkout at Hobby Lobby before. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there to hold onto my spring. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue next to it. So that it will stay when I push it down on there. That is my plan anyway. Okay. Yay! All right. I like it. I think it's coming up pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna give that a second before I let go of it. So we'll get one done. If we have time, we'll do the other one too. All right. It should be. So here we go. So far, oh, I didn't hold on to it long enough. Put a little bit more of the hot glue until the E6000 has a chance to, until that E6000 can grab onto it and hold it. So anyway, hopefully that will, it may be because they're together. I may have got them touching to each other. Maybe they're repelling or something. All right, so we've got our tag, and I'm going to take a piece of homespun. I'm not sure how I want to do the leaves. Let's see. I think I'm going to just guesstimate. Yes, I'm just going to take, all I did, the way I like to measure my bows, I just finger length. So I'm going to cut this in half longwise so I can kind of layer them together. Oh, and I also have these pip berries. Forgot about those. All right, so I have these 2 strips. I had a piece of jute here somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna lay my jute down. And I'm gonna put it like that. And then I've got different pip berries. I wasn't sure what I would like. I've got, these are just off of other projects where I've saved them. So I've got the cream ones, and I've got like black ones, and I've got some like tan ones. I think I'll use one of the tan ones. So I'm just gonna kind of fold it in half like that. So if y'all have any questions, I'm like getting all into this and I'm forgetting to look up. All right. So I'm just gonna lay that across there, I think. And then I'm just gonna tie it. I have one of those bow holders, but since I'm just doing this little small thing, I'm just gonna wing it. All right, so I'm just gonna tie it together, tie it in a knot so it'll stay. If I can figure out where the knot was at. All right. So there is, so that's gonna be our little leaves, and then our little vine. All right, let me see. I don't know if this is gonna hit. I think it's a little better than it was a minute ago. Okay. So I'm just gonna tie this on here. I think I'm just gonna wrap it around. I don't think this is attached very good. I'm gonna have to redo my glue again, I think. But it's not holding as good as I thought it was going to. But anyway, so I'm gonna just wrap that around the spring, and I'm gonna tie it in a knot. And I like the look of the jute on there, so I'm probably just gonna leave that on there. And let me see if I can get me a paintbrush or something here. I should have done this before I got all this on here. But I'm just gonna take and curl my pip berries with the brush. So make it look like it's got that pumpkin vine on there. There, I like that better. So can y'all see? Let me move my hand out of the way. So curled them around. I just used the brush, the paintbrush there to do that. And then we've got our little tag. I'm gonna stick another little, this is just not wanting to hold back here. I'm gonna stick another little dab of glue back here. Leave that. All right, so there's that. And then I'm gonna for a little tag, I think I'm just gonna glue it kind of like right there on the front. So I just need a little dab. There's a little dab right there. And just stick it right there. How are we doing on time? 12:07, yay. All right. just spread those leaves out a little bit. So there, what do y'all think? Our little pumpkin with the berries. Oh my goodness, it's raining. And I literally just looked at the forecast because it was cloudy and I was like, oh, it's not supposed to rain today. It's pouring. Anyway, so there's our pumpkin. So let me see if I can get the other one together. So I have all this Excelsior going wild here on me. So I've got that, and then I need another strip of fabric. I'm just gonna do like that, and then I want it, it's not very wide, but I wanted it to be a little bit thinner since these are small. And then, so we learned from our first one here, and so there is that. And then my little tag is down here. And then I have my pit berries. Let me see, where's that brush at? So to curl my pit berries, all I did was just wrap it around. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Just wrap it around there. Like that. That's much easier to do before than after you already have it on there. And then I need a little piece of jute. I can find the end of it. Okay. So get all this ready and lay these together here. Get it tied. I forget to look up to make sure you guys can see. I get busy doing what I'm working on. All right. So let me pull my fabric, and my fabric's kind of evened out. All right, so I got that one tied. Now I gotta find my spring. There he is. All right. We'll put a little dab of E6000 down in there again. We're going to try this again here. Hopefully this will work. Okay. If y'all have any better ideas on how to get this to attach, let me know. I thought this would work good, but the hot glue isn't wanting to hold it good. Let's see, I probably need to tie this on first. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this around here. And tie this on. I can get a hold of it. So, what do y'all think? I'd love to see if you give it a try. If you make any projects, I'd love to see them. You're always welcome to tag me or share over to my page, Charmed Southern Home. So I'm going to trim that one off. That's a little bit long, so I'm going to cut that one off a little bit. All right, so I think we got all that. Now let's try the glue, the hot glue. I'll try to keep it over to the one side away from the other glue. And then just going to stick it down in there and hold it. This is a quick and easy little craft that you can do for fall. So there is that. I'll let that hold on for a second there, and then I'll glue my little tag on there, so we'll have our little set of pumpkins. Let's see, where do we want to put that? just need a little dab. I'll do this one a little bit different. All right, and then if I leave my stem alone, maybe my glue will set up and it will be okay. All right, so here we go. So there's our little pumpkins with the bed springs. So this is what we started with. We started with this and we ended up with this. So I hope you guys like it. I've only got a couple minutes left, so if you have any questions, let me know. But I got a couple of minutes before my time is completely up. But I'll go back and seal these. I'll seal these outside later when it stops raining. So I hope you guys enjoyed my craft today. I think I'm on again next Wednesday or something like that here on Craft Around the Clock. I'm not for sure. I put it on my page like the day before so you guys can see and know where I'm going to be at. And hopefully this little stand here I did today, it helped you to be able to see what I'm doing better. So anyway, so there's our little pumpkins with our little molds. And if you guys have any questions, you're always welcome to message me. If you catch this on the replay, I would love for you to let me know where you watched it from. And if you're going to try these, let me know. I would love to see them, see how yours turned out. I'd probably make a bigger bow, like lots more fabrics if I was going to do it on like a bunt pan or something. But all right, I'm going to hop off of here, refresh your page on Craft Around the Clock for the next crafter to be on there. And if you haven't given my page a follow, I'd love for you to follow me. And I will see you guys again in a few days. Bye, everybody.